Hey Geminis, thank you for tuning in to the channel. This is going to be your July 1st to the 15th general reading. I'm starting with Gemini because Gemini showed the most love here in these last views and comments and likes and subscriptions. So just going to give a big shout out to my Geminis. And we appreciate you so much. So we're going to start with your general reading first. Any information about Sage Company will be in the description box. And just know that all these messages will not resonate with everybody. So take what you can from it and just leave the rest. And you can always check your moon and rising signs. With that said, let's go ahead and get into Gemini's July 1st to the 15th general reading. All right, Gemini. So the energy here is looking at everything that you've gained thus far, putting your life in review and taking account for, your hand in your dealings. And again, just kind of like an overview of your life from whenever was most important for you up until now, taking that analysis and that assessment and looking back, seeing what you did accomplish, what you didn't accomplish, what still needs to be done, what still need to be worked on. I see for some of my Geminis here, you guys are focused on love and wanting to be at peace and happy, having the things that make you happy. Some of my Geminis have been working on themselves, improving things about themselves, making themselves more approachable, marketable, like you are your brand, no matter if this is selling yourself to a love interest. It's just everything that you feel like is necessary for you to attract that person. I see that some of my Geminis do want to foolishly jump into a situation without getting the big picture first. There also may be a lot of correspondences or things may be happening fast in this area and making a decision to move on with something. So let me clarify these cards here, Gemini. Okay. So I feel like some of you guys have really been putting forth an effort, kind of like some creative ways to put yourself out here, to be noticed, to be seen. Again, big emphasis on the things that make you happy. And some of you guys are manifesting these things. Some of you guys have, you've come to some conclusions here, and the conclusions is, if I'm not going to be happy, or if this doesn't keep me or put me in a place of happiness, I'm not going to deal with it. I feel like that in some areas of this, you guys are going to be very supported and have the support of others. Somebody in your circle may be playing matchmaker as well. I also feel like you guys are going to be doing some giving and receiving. There's going to be some giving and receiving going on. I don't know. It just feels like a lot of being determined to make sure that you have what you want, and if not, you're going to move away from it, and you're moving into things that are going to make you happy. For those whose focus is on finances, I feel like there's going to be gains. There's going to be assistance with things, with money. Somebody may be giving you something that's of monetary value as well. A lot of you guys may be in a point or a place where you did a bunch of work, or you moved into these new jobs. You've gotten stable where you are, and you finally getting to see where your money is, where everything that you've done so far with it. Because a lot of times people can't see what they done with their money. And I feel like in this analysis for you, Geminis, you can see what you did with your money. Finally, see what you did with your money. Some of you guys may be missing out on some opportunities. And if this is of a romantic nature, it's because this person may not be the typical type of person that you would be with. And so you may overlook them when they give you your advances. But I feel like, and this can be the bigger picture type situation as well. And I feel like if the bigger picture is not looked at in regards to this person, even though they may not have been your type, but they may be good for you. And so what do we do about maybe trying something different and trying something new, and then see if that new love actually does come in for somebody that you probably wouldn't have gave a chance to before. Creative ways of of coming into this situation, this love situation. I really feel like it's going to be something different done this time. And it's going to lead to your happiness, because you didn't figure for the world of you, or figure for the world that this person would do this for you. And surprise, surprise, unbeknownst to you, this person actually does. And this is only because you gave it a chance, you gave it a shot. So I do, again, for the Geminis looking for love, I really feel like you'll find it, but it's going to look different than what it normally has been for you in the past, okay? And for those looking at the financial aspect of things, I do believe that money will start to stabilize. You'll be gifted money. You'll be giving money as well, but you'll be also receiving. It's going to be the reciprocal going on. And then you're able to look back on where your money's been spent and where your money's going. But all of this is in regards to your outlook for your future, what you're planning for your future. For those who want to travel, there is an indication that you could be traveling here soon. So that can be in the cards for some of my Geminis here. And I feel like for those who are into or going to travel, it's because you said at this point in life, the way everything has been going down, I am going to go wherever this is. I'm going to go and have me some fun, because I've been on lockdown too long. I've been in a position where I haven't been able to do anything for too long. I'm tired of being held back. Whatever your reason it is, I feel like that some Geminis are going to take advantage of traveling as well here soon, actually. So I don't know if these are going to be some summer vacations and cruises and those type of trips, but definitely some Geminis are getting ready to get packed and going somewhere. So I just really feel from this that, be grateful for where you are and where you at in your life, even when you look back, or even if you look at now and you feel like there should have been more, or you should have been further. Well, guess what? There's still time. There's still tomorrow. God granting you tomorrow, but you know what I'm saying. You still have time to do that, especially if that's your focus and if that's your determination. Okay, so don't count losses now. There's still time to reach those goals, Gemini. Okay, let me pull some more cards from my Geminis here. And some of you guys may be coming up with creative ways to make some extra money, okay? So just putting that out there as well. Probably more than enough right here. Okay. I'll give you these last two eights. So again, I feel like what this is confirming is when I said that my Geminis, if it doesn't go with what you're rolling with now, what things you do want in your life and what you're willing to put up with, what you're not, and all those kind of things, you're standing your ground at this point. You defending what you feel like needs to be defended for your sanity, for your peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? So the things that you would allow before, I don't feel like my Geminis are taking that any longer, okay? Because I feel like some of that disrupted some of your goals and the things that you were going after. And so it kind of caused a detour in where you were going and try to get at. So now it's taking a little bit longer because there was some type of interference. Something was allowed that you probably knew you shouldn't have done. Or, you just kind of had a feeling about it before you actually did it or let this person around you or whatever it was, but it caused a pause or break in your progress. But never fear, because there is going to be victory and success. Again, here's another 6, and they giving and receiving. So here's a 6, and 6s are usually associated with successes of some sort. Again, I feel like a lot of my Geminis are looking back on everything and looking how far they've come, how far you guys have come. And I feel like for a lot of you, there has been progress. No matter how small that progress is, there still has been progress, okay? Movement, choices, decisions, that's what we have to look forward to. For those of you guys who's thinking about jumping into something, there's going to be movement, choices, and decisions. So just know, if you decide to jump into whatever this is, there's going to be decisions, and there's going to be choices, and there's going to be movement surrounding you doing that, okay? So just be prepared that whatever you decide to do, that there is going to be some sort of consequence. And again, the consequence don't necessarily mean it's going to be a bad thing, but just know for every action there is a reaction, period, right? Again, this love, for those who may give somebody a chance, who's somebody that's normally outside of your scope or who you date, I feel like that once you give this opportunity to that person, this is going to be more of a spiritual union. Like you're going to feel like it's different from what you usually have. And that's how you're going to know that it's right. It's going to feel different. It's going to be different. Things are going to look different. So And also positive movement forward with accelerated motion. So we didn't have this twice, things moving quickly and fast for my Gemini. So hold on to your hats, because I really do feel like things are about to pick up from this point on and go at a speed of, it may make some of you guys' head spin how fast things start going for you going forward, okay? But I really feel like that there's been positive developments for my Geminis, and there's more positive developments coming for you guys. Just make sure that you stay in those positive mind frames and think positively when things happen, good or bad. So you have that energy always around you, bringing in more positive things to overshadow whatever little bad things might happen. You know what I'm saying? So, let's keep that energy high, vibrate high, okay? Pull some more cards for my Geminis here. But so far, I mean, this really, really looks good. And I really feel like, since you said, if it doesn't work for me, suit me, fit what I'm trying to do or where I'm trying to go, I'm not going to deal with it. And I feel like that this is actually working in you guys' favor. Where are you guys going for those of you taking these trips? I would love to know if you want to leave it in the comments, because guess what? I'm jealous. I want to go. Okay. I need 2 more cards for my Geminis. One more card for my Geminis, please. One more card. All right. Okay. So the first card that I pulled here is the many layers to my Geminis, and you guys really taking a look at looking at you, how you function, why you are the way you are, where you been and where you are now. I just feel like that for some of my Geminis, you guys are really peeling these layers back and really looking deep within yourself to get your answers now. I feel like the things that you may have not wanted to acknowledge before, Gemini, you're actually acknowledging them now, okay? And I feel like even for this new person, this opportunity to have the spiritual connection with somebody, I believe that the only reason why that opportunity is going to be made for that person, for you to allow that person, is because you even looking at them and peeling back their layers and what makes them tick, and why it shouldn't be a surface type thing that you should be looking at, but more of an internal type thing, a spiritual type thing, right? And so this may also apply to that person as well. How you have processed letting this person in, because you remove some layers to get to the authenticity of who this person really is. Okay. No more the okie doke, no more falling for it. And that's the attitude that I'm picking up here. The stuff that you're not going to allow, you're not going to be allowed to be fooled any longer. Ain't nobody going to be able to do they David Copperfield on any of you anymore, right? You got their number, you done seen it before, and you can see it coming a mile away. So you done being tricked, Geminis, okay? And I really feel like for a lot of you guys, you always held the answers to any of your questions, or anything that you were going after in life. And it all was centered around you. But like I said, I really feel like a lot of you guys, when I said working on you before, working on yourself, but not ignoring things anymore. You are actually acknowledging the good and the bad things about yourself. So you have all the information you need, right? You've always had it. And I feel like that it's just more noticeable now that you're paying attention to the information that's coming forth in front of you. The information is now important to you, and it's like, what are you going to do with this information that you have, right? Do you keep pushing and moving forward and keep progressing no matter how big or how small of steps and progression that comes your way, Gemini? Or are you going to be so disappointed that the progress wasn't what you wanted to be and then stand still and stop there? Well, from the rest of these cards, I really feel like that is not the attitude. I feel like the attitude is good, that you're going to keep pushing no matter what, no matter how big or small your wins are. You're going to keep going, and you're going to keep going after the things that you want. You still have these goals, and for a lot of you guys, so what? You met your goal. You're not settling. You're making more goals. You know what I'm saying? So I just really feel like this time it's more of not only maintaining but growing. This is about growth for a lot of my Geminis, and that's what I see here. Growth in love, doing things that you would normally do to attract that happiness that you're looking for. That's growth, right? Growth in finances and meeting those goals and setting more and getting out there and grinding and doing what you have to do to be where you want to be. Just all kind of growth, but it is growth because you have places to go, people to see, and a future that is not going to be anything other than what you put into it. And my gosh, you all said that you wanted what? Let me get it up there so you can see. Down, happiness. I think you can catch it right there. That's the end goal. That is what you want. But I really feel like that now you guys are taking the time to change you, to make the changes in the circumstances and the atmosphere and the environment around you. I feel like you found out that it starts with you. All right. So my final cards here, Gemini. Let's see what the ancestors have to say. So great things. Great things to look forward to. Great things that you're living in and going through, Gemini. It only gets better. Stuff is going to be coming in fast. Don't stop. Keep going. There's more. There's more out there, okay? You never have to settle. You really don't. Okay. Even the ancestors said what they said, okay? Even the ancestors said what they said. First, here you have the upskill, work, career, crossroads card. And this is the extra work that you're putting in for yourself. The extra work you putting in for these jobs. And going after what you want, your goals and all that. Getting at those crossroads when you're looking at your life and where you been and where you going and how much more you want in it. So yes, upskill. Do things to always do better. Do things, okay, meet those goals and make more. And that's exactly what this is talking about. You guys are here. Next card. Shine brightly. Stand out, be proud, and be the individual that you are. That's what's getting you as far as you going. That's what's going to take you further. You being authentically you. Being proud who you are, what you're made of, what you've accomplished so far, because it has been progress. No matter how small, it still has been progress, Gemini. And lastly, it says family connection, respect, people and kinship. We can't do none of this by ourselves, right? So for a lot of you guys, family is your focus, and that's what keeps you going. So use that as your motivator always. And for others, it's just letting you know, keep those ties. You never know who's going to help you. You never know who knows what they know. You know what I'm saying? And who could push you further, who always had your back or only wanted you to ask and you never asked. So I think that's what the message is here with these family connections. So that's what I have for my Geminis. This is the first part of July general reading for you guys. Looks great, and all you got to do is just keep on going. You're going to have those wins, and count them no matter how small. They are still wins, okay, Gemini? So shine bright, be true to yourself, make your improvements that you feel are necessary for yourself. But I feel like some of you guys feel like that, and you're doing it. So, and it's working for you. So you know what? Just keep on keeping on, making yourself better, branding yourself, making yourself like a brand. No matter if it's presenting yourself for love, presenting yourself to these employers, whatever it is. You got a good look now. You got a better look than before. People are seeing you in a different light, Gemini. All right, so we're going to do this again, the mid part of July. I hope this resonated with you. Please share if you want to. If you want to support the channel, like this video, comment on it. Again, where y'all going? I want to know. And I'm wishing you the best. And until next time, Gemini. And thank you for being our number one supporters. I cannot thank you enough. Tell people about the channel. Get my followers up, okay? So we can do more. I appreciate you. Thank you, Gemini.